Hello everyone. Today we're going to be talking about using simple shapes to draw. Everywhere around us, the world is filled with shapes. I got squares up on my ceilings. All my posters are rectangles behind me. I have circles in my eyes. So shapes are everywhere, and if we know how to identify those shapes, we can draw almost anything. So today we're going to talk about making animals using simple shapes. So on my table, I have a picture of a bird. When I look at this bird, I can start to see that there are some simple shapes that make up the bird. For example, his head is kind of a circular shape. His beak, it's like a long rectangle. It just curves at the end. His eye is a circle. His body is like a big circle. It's kind of hidden by these leaves. Even these leaves are shapes. They're like long ovals with points at the end. Even my frog has shapes. He has a rectangle-like body, a circle for his eye, and kind of squished together rectangles that make up his legs. I can even look at his toes and see those are circles as well. So if I can identify the shapes of an animal, I can draw one. So today, we're going to be drawing our own animals. I'm going to show you a couple of examples. These are done by other first grade and kindergarten students. So they use some simple shapes to draw a cat. This student used simple shapes to draw a unicorn. So we're going to break it down and show you how to do this all together. So I can choose to do any animal that I want. I think for me, I'm going to draw a picture of my dog, Loki. So whenever I start, I'm going to start with the biggest part of my animal, which is going to be the body. So I'm going to start by doing kind of a big oval. I want to draw nice and big. So you see my oval's almost the size of my hand. So really, really big. So that's going to become my dog's body. Now when I do his head, I notice his head is kind of like another oval that attaches. So I've got a big part for his body and an oval for his head. Then I can start to add some details. Now his legs are going to be like long rectangles, and I just did little bumpy lines at the bottom for his paws. He's got big paws. Okay, so those are two ways I can do it. So I'm going to add all, he's got 4 legs, so I'm going to add all 4 of those. And here I squished his legs together because this one's in front of that one. I could add his tail. His tail makes like a curved line, and he's got a very fluffy tail. So I'm going to do kind of a zigzag line for his fluffy tail. I could add him some ears. Okay, so I'm using like a triangle shape for the ears. All right, now we're starting to add some details. He's got a nice big nose. And round circle eyes. Okay, so now I've got my dog. Okay, so all I did was I did simple shapes to draw my dog. And there's one more thing I'm going to do. I'm going to add a background to him. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put something on my paper I like to call the magic line. This is our horizon line. So if I add a magic line, the line goes across, across, across. When it gets to my dog, I'm going to stop. I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to jump to the other side. And my magic line is going to continue. Now I've got the sky up here and the ground down here. So if I want to add any other little details, maybe he's outside, he likes to go outside and play. Maybe we'll put the fence back here. So there's my fence. So you are the artist, you decide what details you're going to add. You do not have to make it look the same as mine, okay? And maybe I can add some flowers. He's outside enjoying a lovely fall breeze, okay? Now all I'm going to do is I am going to trace over my pencil lines in a Sharpie. This is going to help my artwork to stand out, and then I am going to color. to color, and I'm using crayons to color my creation. When you color, we want to color nice and neat, and we want to use a decent amount of pressure. So we want to kind of press to get a nice color like this. What we don't want is really light or scribbly kind of color like this. I'm going to go back over that because that is not what I want. I want a nice solid color like this. So I'm going to go ahead and color my whole picture. Did we do a good job drawing you? Yeah, did we? Give me a high five. Yeah, that's a good boy.